Welcome to the Delco Nerd Network podcast. I am your host, Anthony Rigucci, and here with a few friends in the Delaware County area. We get in a basement and we talk about a certain topic. Today's topic is Red Dead Online a new breed of MMO? And, of course, the Red Dead Online expert to discuss, Chris Trio.
What's going on, Gooch? It's like we just did this. It's weird.
We just did an El Camino review. You can check that on our YouTube channel or
podcast service is a good choice.
Yeah. So what's up?
Nothing, man. Just another day, another day in paradise. I've been playing Red Dead, obviously.
Right, we both have.
Been watching Titans, which has been good.
We both have been doing that as well.
I'm trying to think what else I've been consuming, like anything wise. I mean, Apex. I've been really kind of eating up the new season. Been enjoying it. Show-wise, though, I've been light. I mean, Titans is really it.
I finally started Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah, you were telling me that.
And I only have a few episodes left. And consuming the entire season at one time is actually not as...
as egregious.
Yeah, I feel like I'm enjoying the show a little bit more than when I was watching it, like, piecemeal.
Sure.
And I'm like, oh...
Some shows need that.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah.
Well, now that the final season's coming out, and also I'm like, this is all wrapping up.
Yeah,
so it feels a little bit like
it's time
easier to watch because I'm like, there's
an end point.
We're ending. Like it's gonna.
There's a light at the end of the tunnel, as I say.
As I've talked to you before, but just to tell the viewers, I played Alien Isolation. Didn't like it that much for my October
Sorry to hear that.
Horror Month game spectacular.
It is fun. The first time I played that game, I did not like it, which was funny.
It's too clunky.
There is a clunkiness to it, for sure.
There's a clunk,
and
that
I guess it's something
realize.
that I've gotten very used to after playing it like 3 or 4 times. So
I feel like it plays bad on the Xbox too.
Really?
I don't even think it's like the game.
Like when it's chugging?
When I load up for the first 5 minutes, the game just chugs. And then it like snaps out of it, and I'm like, "What the fuck?"
I don't think I've noticed anything like that with it when I was playing, but that sucks.
It's a little
because that
long.
impedes
Pacing's weird. It just didn't
do it for you.
Didn't
ring your
my
bell.
fancy. But what does tickle my fancy, which I started this morning, is Resident Evil 2, the remake.
That fucking game.
Oh my god, it's so good.
Dude, it's awesome.
I love Resident Evil. I think there's nobody else makes that style of game. And Resident Evil's been around for almost
even when it comes to zombies
25, 30 years.
Like their zombies are, I feel like, a lot more different than your run of the mill. You've got to shoot the shit out of them. Like when I'm playing something like Dying Light, you take off the head or whatever, they're done. And I guess that's the same thing for Resident Evil. But that game is fantastic. It really is. Just visual wise, scares wise, tension wise. I don't know about you, I walk through that game. I never usually run unless Mr. X, Mr. X is coming or something. But
I was running through when I was going back. I got the bolt cutters and I was like, all right, I'm gonna backtrack. I already been in this area, so I'm just gonna blitz through it. But I'm playing as Leon.
First playthrough.
I'm on the lowest difficulty because I have to do a few playthroughs, so I'm just gonna go up in each time.
Gotcha.
But yeah, my first playthrough is just pretty much play the game.
All right.
I'm gonna get all the trophies at some point. Same with I have to do another playthrough in Alien Isolation, which is no death, no killing humans. Which actually
no killing humans shouldn't be that tough.
No.
I'm trying to
you
think
can kill androids, but I can play on the lowest difficulty.
Yeah.
So the only thing that I've looked up that is really killer is the face huggers, because once
they just hop and you're done.
Yeah.
You can't pause or anything, right?
Yeah. Well, if I catch the pause, I can.
But if they get on your face, that's the end. Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to look up I guess guides that make that part easier. And I guess if I'm not using the flamethrower too much and I'm speed running, I'll have a bunch of flamethrower for that part.
For sure.
We'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, Alien Isolation, it's not your typical horror game, for sure.
It's scary in a weird way because I know what the alien looks like and I knew before going into this, so the alien isn't scary, but when he fucking comes out of nowhere and just starts charging
and you... it gets tense.
on hard, he really fucking...
Dude, I was trying Nightmare, he hears... I didn't finish it because I just kept getting killed.
I heard I was looking up the trophy difficulty and stuff and looking I don't know if I'll get to the DLC right away. But
Yeah, dude, Nightmare was fucking hard.
I heard like Nightmare was just like it's a fucking joke.
Like it's almost impossible. Like there's the one part where where you're going through like the hospital wing, and you gotta find the certain room to get like the key card or something. I tried going through like 4 separate times, and obviously there's no saves. I just kept dying. He would hear.
Wait,
hear
there's
me.
no saves?
I'm sorry, no saves until you get like to the save point, obviously. But there's no checkpoints. So like,
Well, there's no checkpoints in.
no, there are certain checkpoints.
Yeah, when you load into a zone for the first time, but that was it.
When
On hard.
Oh, well, maybe on normal, there are certain, like, hard checkpoints that it will bring you back to. Because I'm pretty sure I remember that.
Oh, okay.
But even like this,
well,
like...
I guess I'll notice when I play.
I don't know, I just noticed I was getting sent back, or at least I felt like, a lot further. But, I don't know. I actually really enjoy that game. I can't praise the aesthetic on it enough. Like, it's...
Yeah, it looks
it's
like
an alien movie.
Yeah, it looks
all
like
the
it's
sounds, all
Alien
the
from
sights.
79. Like,
Yeah.
that's really what it looks like. Which is great. Which
Yeah.
is my big plus on it, that it looks...
It
as
feels
good
like
as
Alien. Yeah,
Yeah.
it feels like it is that universe. But yeah, I'm trying to think if I've played anything else. I was playing Outlast 1 again a little bit.
Good game. Great game.
Which is good. But yeah, I think that's really it for me.
I beat Borderlands. Not good.
Sorry to hear that.
Borderlands is pretty run of the mill. Like, we're gonna review it this month. A few things kind of fell through with it, but I was just like, I'd probably just tell you how like it's just like Borderlands 2, but worse, but better in gameplay. The story's just not good.
I heard Borderlands 2 story was a disappointment, or was that? I can't remember.
I mean, maybe I liked the Borderlands 2 story. Handsome Jack was a good
Was the
villain.
first one when you open the vault and that's just it, like, and then it ends?
Yeah.
Okay, that might be the ending that I'm thinking of. But yeah, I don't know. I was never too keen on getting that game to begin with. But that's
Outer Worlds.
still, dude.
12 days.
Is that it? I gotta go pre-order that shit. I'm probably
Yeah.
gonna do that on my way home. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it.
What are you gonna get it on?
Probably Xbox.
Yeah, I haven't.
Just because I have
Xbox.
so much space.
Well, and
on
also the reason I'm getting on Xbox is they are now an exclusive studio.
there. Oh,
So,
oh,
might
really?
as well get it where they're putting their games.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I really hope that brings us back to like the Fallout style, like very intricate dialogue options that we've kind of been lacking in these Bethesda games, and just like the skill tree stuff. I'm excited to play Outer Worlds.
Yeah,
A
we'll
lot.
be reviewing that next month,
Yep.
and then of course Death Stranding we'll be reviewing in December.
Yeah, I think that December is going to be Death Stranding and Jedi.
I mean, unless we finish it, like I'm not sure how long of a game it is.
Yeah.
It's open world, but it's not like Skyrim or anything.
Sure.
So.
I mean, yeah, it'll probably be a safer bet just to keep that in there. We'll probably do that and Jedi Fallen Order.
And then there's Star Wars the movie. I almost like don't want to review that because if we want to do that podcast that
yeah.
we've been putting off for 2 years, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, so that could be actually our topic of the month. Like, it would be the review and then that as well
what?
for Star Wars.
But
like,
December's Game Awards is.
oh, that's right. Fuck. We'll talk about this
Yeah.
off camera. But
The months we need something, we don't.
We don't, but yeah,
And the months we
and
do have something,
it's
we
like
have
fucking 10 different things.
something. Yeah, December's always a weird month. 'Cause,
It is.
Like, shit ton of stuff comes out.
When's the Game
Anyway.
Awards?
December.
So around, like, this- I know it's around,
12th, I
yeah.
think. Kojima's gonna come out on stage and be like, "Death Stranding is the greatest game ever,"
And then bye-bye.
and kiss Jeff on the mouth.
Jesus Christ. I can imagine. You're just vividly imagining it.
Yeah.
All right. Any Red Dead?
Red Dead.
All right. So we're here to discuss Red Dead's Online. This is another Rockstar type deal that's been kind of evolving since the game came out.
Right,
Well,
and
when did it release? In the beta.
I think it came out. Like once we did the review in December, I think it was out, but we barely had a lot of time with
To
it.
touch it, yeah.
And we barely talked about it in the review, which we should go back and watch our Red Dead 2 review, which came out almost a year ago. I think it's me, you, and Matt Penza talking about the game.
That's fucking nuts.
It does not feel like it's been a year since that game.
I mean, I guess it's because I've been playing it a ton too. Like I still play it every week.
So we haven't really talked about Red Dead Online on the podcast at all. So this felt like something that made sense with this new update. I feel like Red Dead Online is really evolving into something that like we like
cool,
an experience we've never really seen before.
Yeah.
That's why I'm calling it like a new breed of MMO. I said to Trio like while we were playing, I feel like Red Dead feels like almost like a life simulator MMO that is single player or co-op. Like, it's not like you're always playing with like 20
your posse
or 40
yeah.
people, but you're playing with like yourself and like maybe a squad of 1 or 2 or 3 more guys.
And you can have a posse of 7 people if you really want to.
Yeah, but I feel like it almost caters to smaller groups, but it's still like an open world online. Like this world is not like evolving per se, but like you have this huge open world to explore and like kind of just like,
and they're adding things in for you to make you want to explore
and be like a profession and be a normal person and go hunting and go fishing.
It's very much RPG like, and it's funny, even before this update I was still playing a good amount.
Yeah, like let me be clear, Trio has much more experience in Red Dead Online than I do before this recent update.
Yeah.
What was the update called?
Frontier Pursuits.
Okay, so before that, I barely played Red Dead Online, and Trio was always playing Red Dead Online.
Yeah, because
living his frontier life.
Yep.
So
living my best life.
So tell me like why were you playing Red Dead Online so much before this update? Because like, to be honest, in my opinion, Red Dead Online was very bare bones.
For sure, and I think it definitely was, and I don't know, it's something about the aesthetic of this game and the setting, and honestly just enjoying living in the world. So basically, before this update came out, most of the things, they had strangers missions you could do.
Yeah.
You had hunting and fishing you could do to sell. You had story missions. Mostly what really kind of kept me going before was that they added daily challenges. So I'd get on, and they have a streak system, so you get like 0.2 gold bars per daily.
Which I guess is 20 cents.
Yeah. So, yeah, literally. And if you stack that on top every week, if you continue to do your streak, it would go up, and by the end of your 3-week streak, 4-week streak, you'd be getting 0.5 gold bars per.
And dailies are a common system in MMO.
Yeah, and I think
just to put that point out.
And they'd be stuff like catch 5 of this certain fish, you've seen them, they're still in there. Mm-hmm. Hunt this specific animal, get 5 headshots in a multiplayer match. And I will say, this game fully excels in the what's the PvE aspect rather than the PvP. And I mean, they actually added some stuff. I really like the horse races. There's archery races and stuff like that. I think that's really cool. But when it comes down to like team deathmatch and like your King of the Hills, I'm not really there for that.
Yeah, I would agree. MMOs, to me, the appeal of an MMO is the PvE content. The PvP is kind of secondary, and it's there. And if it's good and if I have interest in it and if it's easy to jump into, I'll probably play it.
Sure.
Like for Guild Wars 2, because it's the MMO that I've played recently. I don't really play Guild Wars 2 much anymore. But I did play a lot of PvP in that game. Mind you, there were 2 PvP modes. One was just like a team v-team game type, and the other one was like server versus server. Which are like 2 totally different things.
Yeah.
But I would say like Red Dead Online's PvP modes are like very secondary to me. I will go into them for when I have to.
Maybe do a daily, like it says play this match.
Yeah, maybe do the daily, or like I know I need to get MVP in some games to get some achievements. So eventually I'll get around to it.
For sure. One thing I do got to give Rockstar a ton of credit for is rewarding you for putting in time. When I was playing those days, I'd log on. You got a free gold bar today. You got $50 today. Thanks for playing. All this stuff. Like Rockstar does a good job of rewarding you for playing its games, I feel like. And even you see that with GTA Online. I'd get on there and it'd be like, hey, we gave you $1.5 million. Have fun. So like, that's cool.
So just to go off the fact you brought up GTA, how different is GTA Online from Red Dead Online?
Because I can't even tell you how much different it is. Like, it really, like, it's such a different vibe in the fact of, like, sure, you got your griefers on Red Dead, and I don't think there's actually a ton even more in GTA, but just the swath of things you can do is so much different, because obviously of the time period, but even just, like, it does limit them in the fact of, like, they can't put in new cars, they can't put in planes and like hot air balloons. Like it starts going a little crazy, so they have to really more focus on Tron bikes, like all that shit. They can't do that, so they really have to focus in on these RPG aspects, and I think that's where they're shining. Like, I love these 3 pursuits they put in. They put in Collector, Trader, and Bounty Hunter.
Yeah.
And I just actually finished leveling up Bounty Hunter yesterday, so I'm 20 on all of them now. And
look at you.
Big shot.
Get me in on those deliveries, man.
Yeah, no, I got you on the next one. But, and that's the thing, like, I'm like, Gooch, I need you on with me tonight because I got a big delivery I need to make and I need an extra gun. Like, literally, that's it. And it sounds silly as fuck, but it's cool and it's different. It's different. And I there's something about that Western setting that I really enjoy, and that Rockstar polish just makes it.
I feel like what was it? What did you just say before the?
I was like hiring a gun, basically. I'm
shit, I forgot what I was gonna say. Fuck.
It's all right. But I think, and also the leveling up system they introduced, also like this basically season pass. The bounty. The did you pass. Level that up all the way?
What?
Yeah, the outlaw pass.
I'm at like 60.
It is funny. I don't know how I leveled that up. I must have been.
I'm flying through it. And I don't
I guess.
As much as you.
Yeah, that's true.
It's really easy to level. What I was gonna say, I remembered. Yeah, sorry to like jump in. Like Red Dead is doing something really unique here, and I don't think people are like necessarily paying attention to it. And I noticed it with the newest update with the Frontier.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Frontier Pursuits.
Frontier Pursuits. Like, I noticed, like, okay, like, we got this, like, they're expanding on the collector aspect, where, like, you can go out and explore and find things.
You get a metal detector,
They're expanding on the bounty hunter system, they're expanding on trading. Like, what are they going to do next? Like, when are we going to get... So, Fallout 76 has a system like this, where you set up your own store.
Yeah.
And players can buy stuff.
Well, I'm waiting until you can buy a house.
I think that's pretty... Like, I don't know if they're going to be able to, like, that's a huge, like, they're introducing an economy.
Yeah.
Like, an online economy into the game. So, like, I'm like, are they going to do something like that?
Like, are you going to be able to buy property?
Like, obviously, like bounty hunting probably isn't going to stretch out
too much more crazy.
Maybe collector could. But, like, maybe they're going to introduce something brand new, and
that's what they said there's more pursuits to come. They were very avid about that. Yeah. Which gets me excited.
Yeah. Like, it's cool. Because I like playing with you, and I've been... My daily streak got fucked up.
Dude, I lost it the other day. I don't even... Yeah.
I get on today, and we were playing yesterday, and I got it, I was like...
1 out of 7? Yeah.
I was like, excuse me.
Pardon?
Excuse me.
Excusez-moi? Yeah, no, that's fucked. But, and another thing that kept me going before this update came out was they did double gold bars for dailies, and I was already on a 4-week streak, so I was at 0.5. So I was getting 1 gold bar per daily challenge I was doing. So if I got on, I could get 13 gold bars in a day. And by the time the Frontier Pursuit thing came out, you need gold bars to buy into these pursuits. I had like 80. Just because I had been just doing the daily challenges.
One thing, if you are jumping into Red Dead Online and you are doing the roles and stuff, you probably will need to shell out some real world money to...
Unless you can put in the time.
If you're a Twitch Prime subscriber, so if you have Amazon Prime, you got Twitch Prime. Mm-hmm. You're probably not in on that joke that everyone says that on Twitch as like a meme at this point.
No, I love it.
But yeah, like you get into the bounty hunter role for free.
Yeah.
But after that, it's 15 gold bars per thing.
PlayStation got the butcher's table for free if you were a PlayStation Plus member or something.
Fuck you.
But yeah.
And what's cool is like also like Twitch Prime has been giving me a shit ton of stuff where I have like my mailbox is full of stuff because I don't have room for it, and I kind of like having an overabundance of stuff.
Yeah, like there's all the shit in there.
And I've just kind of like burned through all the ammo that I had.
Yeah, I'm just getting to the end of everything. That's so true.
And it's fun to jump in with you and play, and just kind of like I'm not like sinking like an insane amount of time into it, but I'm definitely like putting on a podcast like you do, and just maybe doing a daily or finding some collectibles.
Going hunting for a half hour. Stock up your guys so you can make your delivery later. Like, there is something relaxing about this game when I play it. Like, I just am going on. I'm going down to Annisburg or whatever. I'm going to do a bounty. And then I'm going to go hunt and collect some pelts. Maybe I'll go look for some treasures. Like, there's a lot to do. And there's something super satisfying in this game of, like, you build up your character. Like, I have my own outfits. I look like as close to me as I could get myself. I have all these guns. It took me a while to accumulate, but now I have 2 Schofields, I have 2 Lamats, I have 2 fucking Cattleman revolvers, I have a shotgun, I have my rifle. There's something super rewarding about seeing my character built up to the point he's at. And it's because I just put in the time. And it's cool.
Yeah.
I really can't stress that enough. And one thing I do love about this new update, they allowed you to change your appearance, which was really sweet.
Yeah,
so
because we both were ugly.
yeah, we were. And they actually
Everyone's pretty ugly.
with the Outlaw Pass.
All the guys are pretty ugly.
Yeah, with the Outlaw Pass, you actually get a second voucher in there somewhere that allows you to do it again for free. So you can do it once for free, and then it's 10 gold bars to do it again. But like I said, you get a free voucher with the Outlaw Pass.
So, is there anything that you want to see come out in future updates that you like really want? Or think
I
that would be
want
cool?
them to kind of overhaul the camp a little bit, because like I
mean,
don't
I
know
think
how to-
Red Dead Online does have its flaws. We haven't talked about its flaws
for sure.
The somebody getting in on your delivery is absolutely fucking atrocious.
It's stupid.
Because like once they are coming at you, they just respawn a little
Like,
bit away
a
from
little
you.
bit
so
yeah.
they're constantly just coming at you. So like you can't really win.
Yeah, and even like so we were delivering like a $600 order. These guys spawned on the only trail leading to the place right in front of us. They just throw
After
a
we killed them
Molotov
a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's that. Like, we're done. And then they get $30 from trading in the 2 bags that they can carry. I lose $600. But like, honestly, what should happen there is once you die, if you're in fucking New Hanover, it spawns you down in New Austin after you die. You should be very far away. But yeah, there's some aspects, and even like there's some disconnecting issues I found. And
Yeah, and the glitchiness with fucking spawning that goddamn camp, which we both... Yeah.
It's getting really annoying. Like, I'm curious if they will ever introduce, like, because you buy a house in GTA. I'm curious if they will ever introduce property and like an actual house.
Here's the issue with that. So I mean, well, I guess they would have to look at like what Fallout 76 does, because there's player built homes and they're all over the place. So what will happen in that if somebody has a plot on where yours is?
Yeah.
You got to pick it up, or they'll put you in another map that you can have that.
Yeah.
So, but that's the thing. Are you like? I imagine that you're just gonna buy one of those cookie cutter homes that like John buys at the end of the game.
Those are real as hell too, by the way.
No,
which is funny. I didn't know. Yeah. I was like,
I mean, like
there's like Sears houses and stuff, like kit houses and all
after
that.
World War II, when like all the soldiers came home, the part of the GI Bill was to build homes for GIs, and they all were the same. They just built cookie cutter homes.
Yeah,
like in LA Noire, that's one of the big cases in LA Noire.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Like the materials not being like
being up to code. Yeah,
and they're easy to burn down. But like, they just built homes for soldiers because.
Yeah, so I think I would even like in GTA. I think not necessarily that you build your own house. I think that there are certain houses around the map that once you get on that property, it turns into your house, and that's the way it kind of works in GTA 5. Like, you have your house, someone else can own that house, but like when you enter it, you're entering your house.
Maybe a role could be a homeowner.
Yeah, or something.
Maybe you have things that automatically generate income for you. I'm not exactly sure.
No, yeah, even like you own a farm or something. I don't even know. That doesn't sound fun to people, but like,
and you hire people to run it for you, not necessarily do it yourself. And
you can go help around, maybe move things along. Yeah,
maybe that's a source of income, and like it'll just naturally go slow. But like, maybe if you intervene, you can speed up your money making. I think there's a lot of stuff that you can do, but
I'm trying to think.
Going back to the camp thing that you were talking about.
Yeah, I don't know. I would like to see that overhauled a little bit, or just fixed so it spawns right away. Because I've been sitting, like the other day, I was sitting there for half an hour trying to get to spawn. Like, I wanted to fucking shoot myself. I'm like, guys, this is ridiculous. And it's funny. I only saw that ever since this update, because I do think there are a lot more people playing, which is cool to see.
Yeah,
but
especially with all these games coming out too. One thing I said is like, fuck. This pass is coming out at a very odd time. Bunch of games around. Like I'm playing a lot of games on the Xbox One right now.
Yep.
And I'm playing like I barely touched PlayStation 4 since Man of Medan, and I just jumped back in because that's where I'm playing RE2.
Mm-hmm.
But with Death Stranding coming out, that'll be another game on there. But I'm playing a shit ton on Xbox One right now.
Yep. Same. Yeah. I don't know. I just think Rockstar, they're killing it right now, and I just want to see them progress. I'm trying to think of a role that I would like really love to see, but I mean they've kind of hit the first 3 I would have thought of. I mean, definitely Bounty Hunter and Trader, but yeah, I think where the success of this is going to lie is in the RPG aspects and like how you can build your character into exactly what you want to be. I got the gun tricks yesterday.
Wait, so I unlocked that thing. How do I learn it?
It's already learned. That's just a regular. You double click RB.
Double click it?
Yeah, when your guns are out. Because it's only the single spin.
Oh.
You don't get the double spin until 20. And then once you press RB, it gives you like a list of different... So you can keep it going, and he's like doing backflips and like... It's fun. I didn't even realize I didn't have an offhand holster on any of my outfits. So, like, I could still carry the gun for some reason, but when he holstered, it would just disappear. I didn't realize I didn't have the second holster equipped to any of them. So I fixed that yesterday. All my outfits now have the offhand holster.
Maybe I'm like that. I need to make some more outfits for winter and stuff. But I like my outfits to be from other things. Like, that's what I do in the solo single player.
Yeah.
Is like I did the Django outfits. And right now, my outfit online is kind of like McCree from Overwatch.
Yeah.
I kind of like, I'm like, I need to find like, maybe, I know like Django has a winter outfit. Maybe I'll do that on online. But,
yeah, even that guy we follow, Tommy DMR or something, he does like Red Dead outfits. Those are pretty cool templates that you can kind of use. But yeah, I don't know. One thing I do like about it is making my own outfits, and like I have the one thing that the roles do awesome is give you very cool things to use. Like collector, once you level up, you get the collector saddlebag, so you can carry 7 outfits on you at once now on your horse. You also get the lantern. You can get
on your horse.
On your horse.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also with the bounty hunter, you get, once you get to a certain level, you can use Eagle Eye without slowing down, which is super helpful. Like, there's a lot of quality of life things that are introduced through this that not necessarily you need, but make the game better and make it more fun and easy to play. But you have to put in the time to obviously level up your character to get there.
Right. And not too much time.
No,
it
it's
doesn't
not
require that much effort to do all this stuff.
I did Trader. If you get the medium wagon and you're making full deliveries, you will shoot up like that. Like, it took me no time at all. And you're making money now. Like, at the beginning, I had, like, when I was playing by myself, I'd be happy if I had $400-$300 on my guy.
Yeah.
Now I have $1,800. And, like, I can easily start continuing to build that up. And, like, if I want to buy a gun or something, I'm
it's
not
like
exactly. I'm not sitting there like, well, what if I don't have the money on this? That? But yeah, maybe I think they could do a better job of getting gold to you. But
also, it is a premium currency, but they do kind of hand it out a lot.
Yeah, I mean, you get gold from every mission you do, but it's not going to be a ton every time. Sometimes it'll be like 0.04 or something like that. But yeah, I don't know. All I can say to Rockstar is keep doing what you're doing, and I think this is a very cool and unique experience.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else really like this, and like in days where MMO, the line between MMO and whatever
shooter looter kind of whatever, yeah.
Like Destiny is kind of like a hybrid MMO, and like traditional MMOs are kind of like phasing out. Like,
sure.
Like I've done a podcast before with Mike, and we're talking about like what's the next generation of MMO, because MMOs need to evolve, like legitimate MMOs like World of Warcraft and Guild Wars. Like the next generation is kind of like on the horizon, but I feel like whatever that next generation is needs to really evolve into something. But also games are kind of like evolving into MMOs themselves, like Destiny 2, like Red Dead 2 Online.
And it really kind of comes down to almost even your setting, too. Because, like, I don't know what other... I mean, I guess you could kind of almost do this in a medieval role-type deal.
Yeah,
but, like,
you could. But Rockstar makes, like, the game they have out, just the single player, is, like, something of, like, insane quality and immersion that, like, not a lot of other games
can have meet. Yeah.
So, like, I don't think, like, any company can just do this and do it successfully.
Yeah.
Like,
so they apparently have 3 games rumored in development right now.
I mean,
GTA 6 is obviously one of them.
Possibly another Bully.
That's what I see. I saw something the other day that it was canceled or something.
Give me a sequel to LA Noire, you motherfuckers.
Yeah, I was playing that a couple months ago.
LA Noire is so good.
It's very cool. It's very different, and
I love.
I think they could do something cool with that. That's pretty
just
tumultuous development, right?
NY Noir.
Yeah,
like, just do like a different city, like
Chicago. Where were they? In LA. Duh.
It's called LA Noir.
All right. Well, sorry, Gooch. Jeez. Yeah. Where are they in LA Noir?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Cole Phelps, batch 1247.
Batch 1247.
How can I help, detective?
Yeah, Rockstar. God, I love you guys. Oh my God.
They are kind of like this weird.
They're not ambiguous, but the guys, the Hauser brothers don't do interviews often, and even like you saw,
Rockstar is a very
one of the most secretive,
but known devs. Like I feel like
everyone
people
knows about
know
them.
who Rockstar is,
but
like
you rarely, if any, ever hear a leak of major
or
that
like
you can
they
really.
They don't talk about like their games much.
No, they're just like, all right, Red Dead's gonna be ready
They
next
don't
year.
need
We'll
to
tell you
go
about
to
it.
E3. They don't need to go to press conferences. They're gonna announce their games when they want to announce their games.
GTA 6
that's
sounds
the way
like,
they've been doing it.
from the rumors, it could be crazy, and I'm so excited.
Maybe I'll get a GTA game. It's weird
It's
that
supposed to be very Narcos inspired.
That's kind of like where well, like I said, like I've never owned a Red Dead or never owned a GTA game, or I've never played Pokemon. And it's just like, what? It's just like
yeah, no, it's
just kind of like I feel like every gamer kind of has that. Thing.
Has a blind spot of some.
Yeah.
Like, that you just don't.
I just don't have an interest in GTA for some reason.
Yeah, and
it seems like with the opposite, Red Dead's focus is the single player. GTA's focus seems to be the online, especially with 5.
Well, and I think
got hiccups.
That's a product of it being out for already 6 years now, and there's no.
True.
There's no but when the story came out,
GTA 4 had the Ballad of Gay Tony and the Lost Stories of Liberty City.
Yeah, there was the Lost MC one where you played as like a biker gang. There was Ballad of Gay Tony. Was there a third one?
And then even Red Dead
had Undead
Nightmare.
But
we're definitely not going to get that.
And apparently GTA 5 did have story DLC in mind, but they scrapped it after how well online was doing. And I mean, there is a full extra story on GTA Online that you can go in and play. I mean, it kind of takes you out of it that your character isn't voiced a little bit.
Oh, dude, those story missions are like those Travelers missions in Red Dead too. It's just like
and they're nothing, but even the more comparable comparison is like the actual story missions you get to play in this, and even those I enjoy a lot. And I want to see.
Right.
I want to see more.
They're definitely not the highlight for me.
For sure. And there's something about having your character of Arthur in the single player, and he's voiced, and he has this personality behind him already.
It's about them.
Yeah, exactly. Correct.
Online,
it's not you're just kind of feeling. It's about the people that you're working for.
You exist in a world.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
And like it's kind of a lot like classic WoW, where like you are just in this world.
Yeah, and it's fun.
The world doesn't necessarily have a story going on in Classic.
Yeah,
Classic is very much like this is the World of Warcraft, and there you go.
Just have fun.
Yeah, like get immersed in like what's going on, but like it's not like there's a huge conflict going. Well, there's a conflict between the Alliance and the Horde, but it's not like there is no story in Classic.
Sure.
And in a way that's very cool because the game can just kind of like expose you to its world, not its narrative.
Makes sense.
But there is narrative within the world
that you can find.
Find it.
Yeah, and maybe I'd like to see a little bit more of that in GTA's online and stuff, or not GTA, Red Dead's online.
Yeah, but again, it's not a fantasy setting, so it's kind of tough to
kind of put in lore.
What can you do?
Yeah.
You can't really put in lore to it.
And it's funny, like you do see people from like Sean McGuire is one of the strangest mission givers, and like Sean, the guy who gets shot in Rhodes.
Oh,
Sean.
Wait, he is?
Yeah, he's by Blackwater, and then Sadie, obviously, too.
Yeah, I remember when she came out, I was like, yeah, we gotta go up to Sadie.
You see like Flacco and all that. Yeah, and even like the weird incest people, the pig farmers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to see some expansion on. Yeah, I think I would like to see a little bit more story, but at the same time.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd say I want more story.
Yeah.
Because I don't think it's going to be like what I want.
Sure, that's very true.
I'll just play single player for that.
And this game does a good job of keeping that gameplay loop fun and interesting for me. And if I just want to get on and kill some time, like I said, fish or hunt, and hey, that might sound boring and dumb to you. I get it. It's not going to be for everyone. But I think if you kind of have that inkling, this is a lot of fun just to go in and just kind of relax and play and hang with your friends and do a few bounties. I can't give enough praise. Anything else you got yourself?
No, that's pretty much where I am. Yeah, this update has really opened up the game to me and like opened my eyes to like what it really can be and what it is becoming. And I'm kind of glad. I feel like if you weren't playing, I wouldn't play. So I kind of have that.
That's
like it's really like out of our friends who have Red Dead, it's really only you and me who are playing. And like I don't mind. I don't mind it just being me.
No, yeah.
I don't feel like I need more people.
For sure. Play it. If you played Red Dead Redemption 2,
I think the
I
pass
think that's
is
great.
definitely worth your time.
Yeah.
Like, buy some bars. Like, if you really want to play, I don't think buying the pass and buying some extra gold bars to do all the roles is a lot to ask.
It's outlandish, yeah.
Because I think like Rockstar does deserve your buck where they can get it.
I don't mind giving them the money. I really don't.
Like, I accidentally bought like $20. Like, I bought an extra $20
gold bar set. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, whatever.
Now I got.
I was kind of like sore about it at first, because like I just spent $40 and I didn't need to, or $20 more bucks and I didn't mean to. But I was like, I got like some extra bars if I need.
Fuck it,
like,
yeah,
whatever.
they're there. Yeah, I mean, Rockstar deserves it with these fucking games. They kill it. But does that do it for you, Gooch? All right, guys, thank you so much for watching live on twitch.tv/Delco Network. We very much appreciate it. You can find us on YouTube as well as most podcast services. Just search Delco Network. If you could drop us a review on there, it helps us a lot. It really does. While you're at it, check out our socials. We are at Delco Nerds on everything. All this information can be found on our website, delconerdnetwork.com. For Gooch, I've been Trio. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay nerdy, and we will see you next time.
What?